Hello everyone, it's Jerry Caudell, the Yankee Creek Stitcher, and I'm back for Flossmas Day 10. It's December 10th, 2018. And did everyone know it was Green Monday? I had no idea until I kept getting all these emails and notifications from the online stores that it was Green Monday. So lots of good deals. I was able to cross off about 6 more on my shopping list for Christmas. Yay! I'm excited about that. So probably got about 10 or 12 more things we need to buy. So hoping to knock that out in the next couple of days so that next week I can concentrate on baking all my yummy goodies. I love that. I love being in my kitchen and baking a bunch of yummy things. Today, I have worked on some of the blocks for the quilt, or the table runner that I'm working on. But I'll start out and show you my new start for the day. I once again found this on eBay, and I love the sentiment of it. It's from Needle Treasures. Yeah, Needle Treasures. It was a kit. It came with the, it had 14 count Ada and the flosses with it. And it's an old car in a snowy, heading home to a snowy home. It says, "I'm coming home for Christmas. Light the candles on the tree. Dust the picture albums and set a place for me. Put the cinnamon in the cider and the oysters in the stew. I need to share my sweetest memories there at home with you." And I just love that. And it's so sentimental to me that my daughter lives out of town now, and she's so anxious to get home and spend the holidays at home again. So we miss her. And I just thought, oh, I just love that. It's so sentimental for me. So this is what I started on today. I didn't use the Ada that it came with. I did have just some white 28 count even weave that I hadn't stained yet. So I just cut a block of that. And I got about 65 stitches. The top of this, well, half stitches. I actually haven't went back across there yet. But this is a really old chart. I couldn't find a year on it, but it's pretty old. It's one of the kits that there's no, of course, variegated floss with it. You use one strand of one color and another strand of another color to blend to get the colors in there. And I just love the sky, because in the, you know, the sunsets can be so pretty with the purplish, pinkish, and that's what they blend out to be. So can't wait to see how that turns out. So that was my stitching for the day. Didn't have a whole lot of stitching time, but that's okay. I was anxious to get a couple of these blocks under my belt to see how quickly they would stitch up. They stitch up really quick. I have cut out about 4 more tree pieces to put together. I've already put 2 of the tree part. I still have to do the trunks, but this is one. It still has to be trimmed down, of course. It finishes to a 5-inch square, which is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. They're really cute. It's supposed to be mirror image, but of course, when you have designs like that, it's not going to be a mirror. But I really love how they're turning out. And there will be a strip across the bottom that'll have the little trunk. The only thing I don't like about this pattern, there is a lot of scrap fabric cut away. A lot. I'm very frugal with my floss, with my linens, and my fabric. I want every little scrap used. So this one little block for this tree has all of this scrap. I'll show you here. This is all scrap pieces for this one tree. And this is all the scrap pieces for this tree. That's a lot. I'm not crazy about that. So as I'm making these, I'm trying to think how I can use these to make other items. These, they're at different angles. So it's not going to be easy to like piece these together to make like pinwheels and that, because they're at different angles. They're really close, but they're not close enough to make a pinwheel or anything out of. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. It's kind of frustrating for me. Like I said, I'm really frugal with all my fabrics and floss, and so I'm trying to figure out a way to not, you know, have so much waste with these trees. I think it's going to be cute, but that's my one issue with the pattern. That's all I have for this evening. It's pretty late already. I'm gonna have to grab me a shower and start my early morning again tomorrow. I get up at 4:30 every morning to start work. So I'll be closing it down for the evening, and tomorrow is going to be a busy day. My husband serves on the Township Trustee Advisory Board for our city, and he was reelected for his second term, and their swearing in ceremony is tomorrow evening at 6:30. So it's going to be kind of tight for me to get a new start in, so, or any stitching in really. So I'm going to see how that goes. So you may or may not see me tomorrow, but I will be back on Wednesday. So for now, that's it for me today. Merry Christmas and happy Flossmas Day 10.